Hi, I'm making another video on my 2011 Rav4, which I love very much. I don't have a remote starter, and it's very cold up here in Cold Lake, Alberta. So I bought this kit. Start X. It was recommended by a Reddit thread. So I got it, and I'm going to give it a try. First thing I did was pop off this panel. So this is the one right under the steering wheel. And you get a T-harness. It's pretty obvious because they only fit in one place. But the new plug goes in there, and the old plug that you took out goes on the other side of it, which is, it's all tied up right now, but it should be that. Plugging back in, I tied it up, and the rest is just hanging. And now I have to find a screw somewhere on the chassis and screw that in for a ground. I took off way too many panels. Like, this one's not necessary on the 2011. And I even took off the door trim. I was watching videos that didn't apply to the year that I'm working on. Anyway, I took this bottom one off here, so under the steering wheel, and I got access to this OBD sensor. I don't know if taking this one off here even matters in that case. I think you can probably get to it anyway, but when you're running the lines, it's probably useful. So there's one other harness other than the ignition harness that you get with the kit, and I took the old OBD plug, plugged it into one side, and it's pretty obvious what the other side is. Just put it back there, and these cables will presumably run back to the control module along with this one, which is coming down from the ignition. So I got the ground tied in. So that's the lug. I put it just, so here's the ignition. This is underneath. I just put it in that screw there. It just has to be connected to the chassis. That's it. So right there. Okay, from the manual. Press and hold the programming button, which is right there. With your finger still holding it down, connect the big white connector. The LEDs will flash different colors. This can be hard to do holding the phone. So this is the big white connector from the ignition harness, and I'm going to do that. And it says at the end, when the blue and red LEDs are momentarily lit, release the programming button. So I'll see if I can capture that. It then says, insert the required remaining connectors. So I have, it's hard to capture, but blue and red right now on the module. And I have two connectors coming from the OBD harness. So I routed these all so they're coming out down by the pedals. Like so. I don't know if you can see anything moving around in there. So everything's behind that bar there. And I have two connectors from the OBD harness. I'm going to connect them now. So I let off with pressing and releasing the programming button twice. Step 4. The red and blue LEDs flashed. Then I put my key in to the ignition and I turned it to on run position. then red and blue flash rapidly, then just blue flash rapidly, and I turn my key to the off position. That's where I'm at right now, and I think it's time to test it. Here we go. I think it's good. No, I know it's good. So I'm going to try it. Yeah. The remote starter worked on the 2011 Toyota Rav4. Order yourself a Start X. They're wonderful from the one installation I've done. Good luck to you. It cost me 250 Canadian, so well worth it.